Okay, hi. Hope you're having a good day regardless of what time you're watching this at. And I wanted to try to find like more like obscure horror analog. And today I found War of the Worlds analog horror. I said that weirdly. It's by Pup Benny, and we're gonna watch some of these because I've been kind of covering things that have already been seen. Besides like the JoJo one, I can't really say that's been seen too much. Hmm. So this is called Salem Water Tower Incident. I'm assuming no. It'd be too early to be showing the main horror this early, I feel like. But it could be, but it's not April 6th, 1989. Also, I said 89, 84. I want to point out the fact that all of these analog horrors happen in like 18s or 19s. Like, sure, there's some modern day ones, but the majority are always set in these 19 or 80s. So this is the water tower. But what is that? Okay, because it seems like the legs are bent and now there's lights coming from it, like it's not actually a water tower and it's more like a craft. Is that like a searchlight then? Or an eye? Because, right, we see. Oops, sorry, it glitched out there. We see it connected to the base. We see the legs, right? These three are the legs. This is the base. And then this little connector doober dauber, I'm believing is the eye, along with what seems to be. I don't know what that is, because that's probably just like the inside, maybe. Because there is two holes, which you could call eyes, but then it wouldn't explain what the little thing is. United States Office of War. Or Owl.
This is Director Black speaking. What you just saw is footage captured of an alien machine taken on a personal home video camera. This is a worrying sign of the increasing ability that the average American citizen now possesses to document evidence of the strange and
I'm sorry, he's finding it concerning that we can now possess evidence of this. Were you trying to keep it a
unusual.
secret?
Consequently, the Office of War Information is stepping up to this progress in technology and will be utilizing tape cassettes for mission briefings to locate and identify the latest sightings so we can take action as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It's crucial to national security that we keep up with any and all.
Is this another version of it? Hold on, I want to just point this. This might be another version, right? Because we saw this earlier. This had the same look. There's even two dots where the light could have come out of. So I want to say it's similar, very similar.
Keep
but,
up with any and all
if not the same
outbreaks
thing.
that may need to be suppressed. A prime example of which is the subject of the first briefing tape you're currently watching. This
So this is the
ongoing
first.
situation in which a tripod was spotted near Salem, Massachusetts. The
Tripod.
individual that got up close to the tower and took that film is believed to be Zach Francis Jr. He's been identified from earlier footage of the tape he was recording over. He has not been heard from since taking the video, yet no remains have been found as of
So then,
now.
how did you find the video?
Although he can be presumed dead, this wouldn't be the first time someone's death has been faked to avoid unwanted attention from us. We'll maintain an ongoing search for him. It wasn't until many hours after the tripod was first spotted that we were alerted to its existence when the NSS informed us of an unusual rise in
But
the
I'm concerned,
water
right?
tower being overheard from the town's population.
Okay, because, right, they said he disappeared, but then it's like, how do you find the tape if he was dead? Was it just sitting on where he was filming at, and the tower consumed him or stole him, but not the evidence? I don't know, it just feels a little weird that it would be smart enough to understand someone's watching it, but not smart enough to understand that it's being recorded, or even to take the, camera with him, because I could understand maybe he's, like, dropped it when he's being taken, but then still wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking too much about it.
This is the National Security Service. The following transcripts are conversations between inhabitants of Salem, Massachusetts. 0630 hours. Ryder Tren, did you see that weird water tower on the outskirts of town? Brandon Simon, no, I haven't. What do you mean?
I don't think it was an actual water tower
1243
then.
hours. Gregory Smart, my cousin lives near where that thing appeared.
Oh, sorry, I scrolled up. Weird thought though, what if it's taking form of common objects to then hide among the civilizations to then start slowly either stealing people or trying to integrate in with it? Because that's what it seemed like it could have or was doing.
He said it's been quiet during the day, but he's worried about what might happen after dark. Unknown individual, that sounds unsettling. Has anyone contacted the authorities? 2000 hours. Unknown individual, I just came back from seeing the water tower. It's unlike anything I'd ever seen. Except a water tower. I wonder where it came from. 2310 hours. Harvey Danes, do you hear that? It's that whining noise coming from the tower.
Whining.
It started.
He said whining. I'm thinking like maybe a machinery noise or an actual like whining of like metal. It's not really like a whining noise. That just sounds like a can being crushed.
What?
Are those the eyes? Yeah, those look to be the eyes. Those are some big ol' eyes, bro. Okay, now that these are the eyes, what is connected, right? Hold on, if it'll zoom out again. If not, I'll just go back. I need you to point the camera up or zoom out, please. No? Okay, hold on. We're too far. What is this, right? There's two eyes. We've seen these eyes. This is how it sees, so what's the point of this?
Please ensure your radio or television remains switched on and tuned in to local news stations for further information.
Okay, so we know it can see. We know it clearly detected the person twice now, or two different people. But what is that thing? Is that like a sensor? A communicator, maybe? A locator?
That's Salem, Massachusetts. The National Guard is cordoning off Essex County and will refuse entry to any civilians effective until further notice. We've just received an update from the National Weather Service. The severe weather event has been identified as a tornado. I repeat, a tornado has been spotted near Salem, Massachusetts.
A
Please
tornado.
take immediate shelter and stay away from windows.
A surveillance safety network has identified the other individuals that are confirmed to have taken video or photographs of the water tower.
But did they all
They've
disappear?
all been brought in and questioned,
No.
after which they've been subjected to selective amnesia and sent to a local state hospital to
So, one disappeared, three were confirmed to have and been found and taken in.
be watched over for as long as necessary. Only one of the individuals did not respond successfully to the selective amnesia. Subsequently, the individual has had to undergo a complete mind wipe.
Okay then. So the government is covering up these aliens, whatever they are. I want to call them shapeshifters, but like by the look of the eyes, I would not say that's a shapeshifter. Those look too big to be hidden by normal objects. Okay. I didn't realize, right? There's this. We saw this last time, but I didn't really want to comment on it because I thought maybe it's what it used it to try to blend in, but what is that? It looks like ribbons.
The Salem water tower has yet to be located. From what's to be believed from the
See,
materials
there's more here,
we have,
just straight down.
seems likely that it managed to slip away into the Massachusetts Bay. After that, no one knows where it went. It's immensely unfortunate that such an occurrence has happened. It's a great concern that an alien entity is now known to be active and at large somewhere in the United States for the first time since 1953. As a
So they've just
result,
been covering
this
this
case
up.
is still open, and you will be kept up to date on the latest sightings.
Yeah, so then the eyes
as
went
the
inside of
Salem
it,
water
here.
tower incident remains an ongoing situation.
So does that mean that they can change forms? Didn't realize, but this is based off of an actual comic and TV. I think it was made into a movie. I'm not sure about a TV show. It's an actual World of the Wars, like it's an actual alien invasion type thing. And I didn't realize it was actually based on something until this one, because his channel's all about it. So I'm gonna link his channel in the description. If you want to see more of this World of War stuff, they look cool. I'm gonna say that much. But we'll talk about more of it after. Nevada Black Rock Desert, 1976. What, he's just filming the sky currently. Sorry. I have a couple of questions. Like, is that a hat? And actually, no. Is that not the water tower from the other one? That might be. It might, because, right, that looks like the tube they were traveling in, along with the giant eye sockets we saw earlier. There's no thing in that. There's no giant eyes or weird tentacled tail thing. So is that a house? In a desert? I have way too many questions about this, and why is there a house in the desert like that? That doesn't look right to me. Like, sure, we can see what looks like more houses back here, but that could also be a mirage presented by the desert, or an effect of the light, but I'm not thinking it's not. Right, because now we're seeing this thing, which we saw earlier, still. But it looks damaged right here, like there's a V slit. I don't know why, though. And obviously there's like this open hatch here, but I'm not really too concerned too much about that, because I feel like something's gonna come out of this. He's just kind of looking over this craft. There's not much here. Okay, let's speed it up, because he's kind of just staring now. So he's looking at the house now, right? The house doesn't look awful at all. It looks like a normal house. Did he get closer? It looks like he got closer. Now there's this open hatch we're seeing. I'm starting to think this is like a ship that crashed here, but why is he still staring so hard at it? Yeah, this looks more like a ship. It doesn't look like the water tower thing we saw last time. But he's kind of just like taking his time staring at it. Now we're seeing feet from an alien, which is kind of gross. I'm assuming that's a toe. That doesn't look like a hand. And now it's looking at like a little alien ride? Is that what it's supposed to look like when it's working? Is this alien ship? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like when it's working. So it has another thing like the alien did. The little sensor thing, I'm assuming. So it crashed in the desert. And then it gets blown up. by the okay, just gets blown up by the U.S. All right, I'm gonna try to make a easy conclusion to this because every time I tried to, I got distracted. But basically, this guy makes a bunch of he made 2 episodes of an analog horror based off War of the Worlds. I can't say that right. That's what distracted me in the first place. And it's basically had a movie in 2005 and has a bunch of comics basically about alien invasion, and they really have some cool alien designs and concepts, right? And he goes over a lot of the lore and talking about it in comics and stuff. So if you want to see all that stuff, I'm gonna link his channel in the description. Check him out because it's really cool, right? He has a bunch of videos. If you want to see more, once again, like always, if you want to see more, like the video. Tell me in the comments if there's anything else you want me to see, whether it's whimsy, whimsical, fuck it, or horrifying. Remember, just comment, tell me about it. I'll check it out. And yeah, I think that's it. Have a nice day, good afternoon, good night. I don't remember how to do an outro, and yeah, see you in the next one.